Many of the investors, they are investing in the stock market without understanding the concept of Nifty and Sensex. That is why it becomes very important to know about Nifty and Sensex, because the performance of the stock market is shown by Nifty and Sensex. Today in this video, I'm going to explain the concept of Nifty and Sensex in a very simple language. What if I tell you that you are already aware about the concept of Nifty and Sensex? You might be thinking that it is not possible. But I will explain this with a very simple example. All of us, we know about the concept of report card or the mark sheet. When we were studying class 10, say for example, after we used to get the annual report, when our uncle or anyone in the neighborhood used to ask us that what is your performance, we used to tell that we got 60%, 70% or 80%. That particular percentage showed us our performance. Likewise, Nifty and Sensex is same. The single number will show the performance of market. In the mark sheet, if we had said that I scored 20 in mathematics, 30 in history, 70 in life science, so telling marks for 10 subjects would have been very confusing for the one who is listening. Likewise, Nifty 50 is the average of top 50 companies in the stock market, which will reflect the overall performance of the stock market. In other words, the real name for Nifty 50 and Sensex is index. All of you might have studied about index when you were in class 8, 9 or 10, or when you were studying statistics. But you do not need to worry today, because I'm not going to be a very boring statistics teacher, not at least today. There is a specific way by which Nifty 50 or Sensex is calculated, and the method is known as free float market capitalization weighted average. Listening to this name, you might be thinking that, oh, this is very dangerous, I'm not going to learn about it. But I'm telling you that if you will listen to this session till the last, then you need to be very sure that you have already started the journey of learning process for investment. Learning about index Nifty 50 is so much important, because people, they invest hard-earned money in the stock market without even understanding the concept of what actually is Nifty 50. So today's very purpose is to explain the concept of Nifty 50 and Sensex, how it is calculated. And this video, I would like to remind you, is the continuation of the previous video, where I have discussed about the basics of stock market. I will be making a series of video on index. Today's video will specifically concentrate on how Nifty 50 is calculated. So I'm telling that Nifty 50 is the average of top 50 companies' share price, and Sensex, which represents Bombay Stock Exchange, is the average of top 30 companies which are listed in Bombay Stock Exchange. So it is just a simple average, but the calculation is little bit different, because I have already told the different types of averages. So this is the average which is known as weighted average. So in the coming videos, I'll be explaining one by one. In other words, I'll be doing the operation of what actually is free float market capitalization weighted average. One by one, I'll be explaining it. If you remain till the end, I'm sure that you are going to take away something today. And after watching this video, if you start listening to the news that Nifty is increasing or Sensex is increasing, you are going to understand what they are telling. We spend so much time in chit chatting, watching different videos, talking about different people's gossiping. Why not spend few minutes here and learn about index or Nifty 50? That is going to give you money. So the bottom line for everyone is finance. And today's topic is so important because this is the beginning of investment. The first thing which you need to know before investing is about index, about Nifty, about Sensex, because this shows the direction of the market. And without knowing the direction of the market, we are investing our hard earned money in the market. Let us think what we are doing. Aren't we foolish? So let us give some valuable time and try to learn something so that you are going to change your life.